am super excited because I got my proof copy of my new planner, the 2022 Spiritual Love Planner. And I'm super excited because this is how it actually started. So last year I made the 2021 is the Single Mom's Spiritual Journal, which really just had like some spiritual guidance for each month, lots of journaling pages, a place to set your intentions. I shared like some tools for healing and things like that. And it was great. I really loved working through this, but I also realized that things were missing. So you can see how big this book is. And this one is a little meatier. There's a lot more inside of the 2022 planner. And oh my God, it is so beautiful. Like this just got here, so I am just now able to look at it. So inside it starts with important info, and I also acknowledge Abiola Abrams for allowing me to use her manifesting affirmation oracle cards to feature in the deck. And they are, I can grab them right here. They're never too far away. This is one of my favorite decks to work with. And so I acknowledge her, and then there's a little bit about me in there, and then there is an index table of contents. So there is a yearly calendar, so you can put like important events, reminders, other important information there. And then we have one of my favorite things to do. We've got some year-end closing journaling prompts. So I love this because it gives me the opportunity to reflect on the year that we're leaving behind, close things out. It's helps you walk through what you're ready to release. What are you afraid of? If there's something that you feel is holding you back. So you kind of get to be a little real with yourself about where you are, what you're ready to release. And then there's some guidance included to help you close out the year. And then it gets into the more reflective questionings about the current year, and then visioning for the year to come. So this is you kind of forecasting what do you want to focus on. So the energy for 2022 is gratitude. And it's also the element of creativity, co-creating the life that you desire, as well as soul partnerships, which means it's going to be a great year for connecting in all sorts of different types of relationships. So you may have, new friendships. Maybe you are manifesting love. It's just going to be a beautiful year for connections, collaborations, partnerships, and all those beautiful things. So you get to choose a theme for the year. There's a lot of journaling questions in here to help you really focus on the energy of gratitude and how you can tap into that to create your abundantly ever after. Then we have a goal section. So you can write out what you want to accomplish. There's areas for 3 goals, and then you can take notes or add an additional goal at the bottom as well. Then we talk about the year of gratitude, 2022, the year of gratitude and soul partnership. So it gets into that energy. And this is my favorite part. Oh my gosh. So what was missing from the original planner or journal was planning pages. I realized I wanted to have a planner. So why this book is a lot thicker than this one is because it changed from just being a spiritual journal to an actual planner. So each month is going to have a monthly planning page like this, and there's space where you can take notes at the bottom. Then you have your intentions and goal setting page. Then we have, which something I love, is abundance journaling. So every month you get to really focus on what it is that you want to manifest, whether it is money, whether it's relationships. You can really put that on here and focus on bringing in abundance into your life. How much money do you want to manifest? What type of experiences do you want to manifest? So for me as a business owner, that's something that I really am focusing in on, manifesting for myself. So I wanted to make sure there was a space in the planner to do that. And then it follows a similar format as last year where there's a card for each month. So January 2022 is all about pleasure. And I think that's a beautiful energy to start the year out with, because it's not something that we just want to focus on once. We want to keep that energy and excitement going and prioritize pleasure all throughout the year, because when we are doing things that we love, when we're allowing ourselves to play, to experience balance in our life, it helps us to manifest. So that's something that we really can anchor into and carry forward in the year ahead. Then every month has tools for healing. So there's going to be an essential oil and a crystal that you can work with. Most of the crystals are common ones, but there are a couple that I discovered that were really great for working with the energy. So for January, I chose ylang ylang as the oil for pleasure, but really any uplifting, playful oil, like a lot of citrus oils would be great for that. Tangerine, green mandarin especially would be great. But I like ylang ylang because it smells so good and sweet, and it's so sensual, and it really helps you to reconnect with your inner child as well. So I thought that would be a good one to play with in January. And the crystal for January is Thulite, if I'm pronouncing that correct. It's not one of the most common ones, but when I researched it, it was one that was recommended for joy, pleasure, connecting with the heart, and connecting the heart and mind as well, which I think is really important, because sometimes we can talk ourselves out of pleasure or playing. So that is January. And then there's weekly planning pages. So there should be 5 of these each month that you can use to plan out your week. You can create a list of priorities, your daily focus, and any notes. And then at the end of each weekly page, there is space for journaling, because I like to take notes, ideas, insights, things that might just come to mind, and there's always somewhere to write them down at. So that's it. It just kind of repeats itself from there all the way through December 2022. And then at the end of the planner, there is a yearly closeout section where we're closing out 2022 with some more reflective prompts, and also talks about the energy of 2023, which I kind of tapped into, which is about transitions and honoring the flow. And so here's some reflective questions that you can ask yourself and really journal on. And then in the back of the planner, I share ways that you can work with me and other helpful information. So it is all good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this black surface. I've got like coconut oil fingers, so it kind of absorbs on there, but it's so beautiful. I'm so glad that I went with the black cover. It is so gorgeous. Yay. So if you want a 2022 planner, the link is in my bio. There is a digital copy available that you can download, as well as the physical copy, which is available on Amazon. I'm excited, and I'm already like thinking of what other things that I can add in. I would love a place to kind of track my like tarot practices and things like that, meditation, like habit trackers and things. So as I go through the year, and this is how this planner went from this to this, is because as I was working through it, I would take notes of like things that I wanted inside of it and things that would make me work with it even more. So I'm going to do that again and continue improving and refining my planner until it is perfect and has all the things in it that I want. But it's amazing right now. I'm so proud of myself for creating this, and it's available for you to purchase too. So definitely check it out, and I'll see you soon.